may you be snatched away from this place. You shall no more dare to deceive, persecute, and torment. As smoke is driven away, as wax melts before the fire, so shall you be driven away, unclean spirit. Silence! Now answer true. Are you demon, man, or woman? Damn it! No! Just answer!
Do as he says, unless you want a broken wrist.
No, you are not! Answer me true. Are you a man, woman, or demon? Demon! Your power over his mind is waning. Release him now! Release him before I am forced to destroy you! Remember! You are human! Remember! Tell us, before the demon regains control, your name. Tell us your name! Did you hear that, evil spirit? He knows himself. He is yours no longer. Now, your past. Tell me something about your past. Your profession! Quick! No!
Answer his question. We do not want to destroy you along with the demon, but we will if we have to.
Yes! He's beginning to remember. Night after night, you pour drinks and help people forget their troubles. You give them the strength to push forward, to prevail. Now it's your turn. Take your own advice. Fight it! Remember who you are! Remember!
Wait. Hey, long time no see. That's not fair, and you know it. I don't want to be here, but I don't have a choice. He's my brother. You remember Jonah? He's in there. He's bad. Badder than me on my worst day. Your boss called me to take him home, but... Thanks. Really. I thought I could go in myself, but I don't think I can. The first thing they tell you is not to enter a gin joint if you can avoid it. I've gone 4 years. I can't lose them. Not even for him. Thank you. You have no idea. Just talk to him, okay? He practically lives in this place. You know him better than I do. And don't tell your boss I'm out here. I don't think she likes me too much these days.
Thank God you're here. Right. I'm the boss. I'm important. I'm supposed to be in control. Fuck this. After tonight, I'm done. I quit. It's Jonah. You know Jonah, right? He's lost it. In my bar. And I can't get him out. I thought Logan was a mean drunk, but Jonah? He's worse. He came in here all twitchy and looking scared. He asked for a whiskey and I gave it to him. Then he started crying. Then he started screaming. Now he's locked himself in the damn bathroom. I called up his brother Logan, that's what. But it looks like his precious sobriety is more important than helping his brother. But maybe, look, maybe you can get him out of there. He's always listened to you. Honestly, I'm surprised he's still standing. Look, just get him out the door. You can scream at the rats in the park for all I care. I'll just wait here.
Go away, Sammy. Oh, it's you. I just can't. No, shut up! Just stop! I'm sorry. It's not you. You've always been good to me. I know you tried. It just didn't work. Just leave me alone. Them. They just won't leave. Shut up. I can't. Not till, no. Damn it, no. Just go away. Get out.
What did I tell you? You want to cuddle him? Do it when you're not here. Take my advice and stay away from guys like that. I know it's not good for business, but some people just shouldn't drink. Crap like that runs in the family. I should have barred Jonah along with his drunk-ass brother.
I said go away.
Drunk-ass idiot. I should have cut him off right away. Ahem. I believe I gave you a job to do. Oh, the key? Yeah, I guess that'll work. Don't look at me like that. You want the truth? I didn't use the key because Jonah's scaring the hell out of me. I was gonna give the key to Logan, but he's a no-show. Guess he'll have to do.
I locked that door for a reason. I don't think I can do that. They keep talking to me with the begging and pleading and crying. Can't you hear them? They are so loud. I know it sounds crazy, and I tried to pretend she didn't exist. But now, there are so many, so many. I close my eyes, they're there. I try to sleep, they're there. I tried to drink, they are still here. It got so bad, my boss fired me. Me! Just like they fired my brother. It just keeps getting worse. I can't make them go away. There are dozens of them, hundreds. They're surrounding me, surrounding you. I can't stop them. All I can do is join them. The dead, the army of the dead, they want me to join them. Yeah, they started coming about a month ago. First ghost came, a little girl. She told me I was chosen. Then I started seeing more and more everywhere. They won't leave me alone. If I have to die to make it stop, then so be it. I know, I'm a coward. I've been working up to it, trying, counting back from 10 and starting over. I don't want to die, man. I don't want to die. Why is this happening? You think? I don't know if I can be helped, but it's worth a try, I guess. Here, just take it. Thanks. You and Sammy, man. You've always been good to me. And this book, you can take this too. Listen, asshole, you won. I'm not killing myself, but I need you to take this book. It's about spirits and ghosts and stuff. It had techniques to make them go away, but I think it's just made it worse. Take it, will you? I just don't want to look at it. Right. Let's go. I owe Sammy an apology.
Was that a gunshot? To Jonah?
Your chosen vessel remembers. You are no longer welcome, wicked spirit. The hands you control will no longer do your bidding. In the name of myself, my witness, and the soul whom you hold captive, I cast you out! Gotcha!
Eli! Stand back!
Jeez, Mandy, put that sword away. The spirit is gone. That guy's harmless. See? He doesn't even remember us. It looks like his memory got scrambled during the exorcism.
Scrambled.
What? It happens.
I apologize for the threat. It has been a long night. Please, come with us, and we will explain everything. Because I am cold, soaking wet, and I have been outdoors all night. However, if you want to stay up here, you are welcome to.
Look, we've had a rough night. Go easy on us, okay? Just come on downstairs. When you're ready, we'll explain everything. We're the good guys. Honest.
Do take your time. Soak it all in.
So, do you remember anything? Anything at all?
Your answer is within your question. Hell indeed happened here. These innocents of the city who I have sworn to protect, were destroyed by your hands.
I think you'll find your definition of impossible is about to change. You were possessed by some kind of demon. It made you do things.
You do not remember? 1 year ago, you murdered that man Jonah in cold blood, and that bartender.
Your body did, if that's what you mean. That bar's been a condemned site ever since. The story was top news for weeks. Every district in the city was searching for you.
As were we, and it is fortunate that we found you first. These people on the floor, torn apart using your bare hands. The rain washed away most of the blood from your hands, but it will always be there, whether you can see it or not.
No, you can't do that.
He is correct. Punishing yourself is not the answer, and would expose us. If you want to see justice done, help make it right.
Listen to me. These feelings you've got right now, the guilt, the anger, hold on to that. It means you're human. You'll need that going forward.
Speaking of going...
Yeah, we need to scoot. Did you put up a veil, Mandana?
I did, and it will confuse the police long enough for us to get away, but we should not tarry. Fresh air at last.
A padlock. Of course. Can you pry it off?
I am tired, Eli. My strength ebbed hours ago. Perhaps he can help us. Could you find something to pry this off?
Yeah, anything big or heavy should do. You've got to be kidding me.
This place, much has changed.
Creature, who are you and what is your purpose here?
Purpose? You invited me.
You're mistaken.
I was summoned across the void by you.
I say again, you are mistaken. You know I speak the truth.
I know what you are, Jin Child. I know you cannot speak false. Nevertheless, a beacon appeared. A path was formed. I merely followed it.
Nobody here has done such a thing.
That might not be entirely true.
Eli?
On the roof, I used a lot of power. Probably enough to call the attention of, well, something like this.
Neophyte mage, playing with forces you don't understand.
I'm mage enough to burn you into a greasy smudge.
You lie. I know a falsehood when I hear one. I can smell your power, mageling. You have none left. And you, Jin child, are so fatigued you can barely stand.
That may be true, but stand we shall.
Since we're being so honest with each other, you don't look too healthy yourself.
The journey here was long and difficult. I used much of my energy getting here.
So you're...
I do not wish to fight. I've no quarrel with either of you. I am merely hungry. Feed me, and I will return home.
That is all? What type of food do you require?
On this plane of existence, human flesh is all that will sustain me.
Of course it is. That's not gonna happen. Sorry.
Agreed. We cannot allow that. Depart in peace. There need not be bloodshed.
The lady asked you to leave.
You give me orders?
I summoned you. I do have that right.
If you have the will to enforce it.
Right. So, leave. I command it. Return across the void from where you came.
Eli, he is not leaving.
I could see that.
Mageling, you create.
Look, it was my first exorcism, okay?
Neophyte mage, playing with forces you don't understand.
I'm mage enough to burn you into a greasy smudge.
You lie. I know a falsehood when I hear one. I can smell your power, mageling. You have none left. You are nearly spent. And you, Jin child, are so fatigued you can barely stand.
That may be true, but stand we shall.
Since we're being so honest with each other, you don't look too healthy yourself.
The journey here was long and difficult. I used much of my energy getting here.
So you're just as tired as we are. That's called a stalemate, friend.
I do not wish to fight. I have no quarrel with either of you. I am merely hungry. Feed me, and I will
That was creatively done.
Yeah. Nice work.
We cannot say for sure. This creature is from across the void. There are so many that they defy categorization.
It's a ligamental.
A what?
It's made up of ligaments and sinew. It fits.
Very well. This creature is a ligamental.
Such agony. What manner of pain is this? It hurts, unlike anything I've ever experienced.
Please, I got hit by lightning 20 minutes ago. Don't be such a baby.
That stench. It can't be. You, a demon spawn? On this plane? You are no different from the rest of your kind. No time for parley, direct to the slaughter. Why do you come here to torment me?
There is no demon. I got rid of it.
You are a fool. The corruption lingers.
Creature, you are at our mercy. Return home through the void at once.
You know I cannot. I used all my energy to get here. I will not survive the return journey without food. I must feed on human flesh. In this world, nothing else will sustain me.
What? That's... ugh.
Does the demon spawn speak true? There is meat inside this building?
Yes. Yes, there is. Slaughtered only hours ago.
Fresh meat. That is perfect. Let me consume my fill, and I will leave you in peace.
I do not think I can do that. It would draw too much attention. The police are bound to notice.
Not to mention the victims inside are innocent. They have families, loved ones. They'll want closure.
I am innocent too, mageling. You summoned me. I merely answered. Would you kill me just for that?
It speaks true, Eli. What is your decision?
Wait, you're putting this on me?
Yes.
I'm not the one that has to cut that thing's throat. I can't decide that for you.
It was your magic that brought it here. The choice is yours.
You're the one with the sword.
You are the one who summoned it.
You've got seniority.
Then I delegate this choice to you.
Oh, now you suddenly trust my judgment.
I always do.
You wouldn't let me make toast this morning.
I grew hungry while you bicker.
He's right. End it.
Of course. Die, creature. You shall claim no flesh this night. Ectoplasmic frame. Like all void creatures, it will dissolve away in the gutter. I suppose it is for the best.
It was the right thing to do.
I know. We did good work tonight.
We all did.
Agreed. You showed immense fortitude, especially for one in your situation.
Yeah. About that.
Let me. 1 year has passed since your possession. You're wanted by the police for many violent crimes.
You certainly can't go back to that bar of yours.
Indeed. Although I could certainly use a drink after tonight. The demon that infested you, that creature we just defeated, mere taste of what is out there.
And they just keep coming. We need manpower. Look, you saw us in action tonight. It's obvious we need all the help we could get.
Just as it is obvious your old life is gone. But we can help. We can give you a new identity, a new life, a new purpose.
Normally there's a vetting process, but you more than proved yourself tonight.
So, what say you? Will you join us? At least sleep on it. We have suitable arrangements at our headquarters.
Sleeping sounds great. By the way, my name's Eli. This is Mandana.
Welcome to the Unavowed, my friend. Trust me, your life will never be the same. Please do not disturb those. It took centuries to arrange them just the way I like them. Do not even consider it. That helmet is cursed. Any warrior who dons it would find their head squeezed until it breaks. I would be wary of touching it. You are awake. Did you sleep well? This astonishes you, after all you experienced. I suppose I should have seen this coming. Introduction to the supernatural world can often have unpredictable effects on the mundane mind. It may take some time for you to process it all. I believe you might be right, especially if last night is any indication. I think you are going to make this transition just fine. And this is good, because there is so little time to waste. My father Kalash is waiting to speak to you in the room beyond the red drapes. When you are ready, seek him out. In the meantime, relax and explore the facility. I will be here if you have any questions.
Oh, you're the new one, aren't you? Yes, free will. It can be more trouble than it's worth. As for me, I am Kalash. I am a djinn of the ancient kingdom, and I run this branch of the Unavowed. And you? You were possessed. How'd you let that happen? Sloppy. Such a thing would have been unthinkable once. In my day, even a newborn babe had wits enough to leave books of demonic evil alone. Mundanes today don't know they're born. The world has gotten soft, needs toughening up. How tough are you, new boy? Idiots and bullies whose minds were dulled by drink. No. You have yet to experience your true crucible, but it will come. Oh yes, it will come. At any rate, we have much to discuss and much to do. Settle in, talk to the others, get the lay of the land. I will call our meeting when you are ready.
Hey! Don't surprise a fire mage like that. Bad idea. Anyway, hi. You settling in okay? You noticed. Yeah, I like to do this in my spare time. Keeps me sharp. But seriously, it took me a while to get used to this stuff. It's not gonna happen for you overnight. But you'll get there. Faster than you think. Anyway, I'm sure you want to walk around. I'll be here if you have any questions. I don't see why not. You too, huh? Wasn't long after I joined up that my first photo appeared. Scared the hell out of me. It's something to do with this building. It wants you to remember who you are, who you were. Don't think about it too hard. I've been here 50 years and I still don't know how it works. Look, I really wanted to get some practice in. Maybe next time. I guess if we're gonna work together, we should know each other. Ask away. Since the Nixon administration, I'm, older than I look. If you must know, I'm 92. It's the magic. Keeps me young. No surgery required. Yeah, it is what it is, okay? I'm a mage. We live long lives. End of story. Why do you think? Fire mage here. I could easily burn this place to the ground if I'm not careful. I needed a place to practice, and a room insulated with stone was the obvious choice. Besides, I don't feel the cold, so it's quite cozy down here. Ooh. Never use the word wizard. It's a social faux pas or something. I'm a mage with a capital M. The capital is also important. At least that's what the books tell me. I never actually met another mage to find out. Nope, kind of tingles, but that's it. It's kind of like playing with light, at least when it touches my flesh. Clothes, though, I can burn them clear off and I won't even notice. Took about a decade and a dozen indecent exposure arrests before I managed to make my clothes fireproof. Sure. I know a little bit about that. What do you want to know? Well, we're sort of supernatural police. Sometimes there's a threat that only we can handle, and we go and handle it. Well, I say sometimes, but lately it's been a lot more than that. Gosh, a really long time? Sorry. If you're looking for a history lesson, Mandana or Kalash are the ones to ask. As far as I'm concerned, we do good work. That's all that matters. You know, I wondered the same thing when I first joined. I mean, we're careful. We use veils. I don't throw fire around Times Square or anything. But the real secret, nobody notices us. It's kind of uncanny. Mundanes go through crazy mental tricks to pretend we're not there. So maybe the mundane world isn't ready for us yet, but they will be. They won't have a choice the way things are going. Let me put it this way. There are 732% more threats than there used to be, give or take 0.5. A year ago, we'd usually be called out once a month, if at all. Now it's almost every day. And me and Mandana, we're the only ones dealing with it. Until now, anyway. Sure. You had time to process it? I know I have. To be honest, I'm just glad the exorcism worked. It took 4 days of concentration to prepare that spell. I gave it everything I had. Well, yeah. When you deal with demons, you don't leave anything to chance. Not to mention lightning. If I hadn't prepared, it could have fried you. Not to mention me. I just wish I hadn't summoned that thing. I know it was an accident, but we made the right call. We couldn't let it eat those people, even if they were dead. So I'm satisfied with how everything turned out. You had time to process. To be honest, I'm just glad the exorcist. I just wish I hadn't. I know we couldn't let it eat those people. So I'm satisfied. Right. See you around.
Yes? Me? What do you want to know? The term is Jinn. And yes, on my father's side. And no, I do not grant wishes. When was this city founded? 1624. Yes, I was just a child, but it was around that time. 418. No, 19. My birthday was last month. It is difficult to keep track, but Father always remembers. I will do my best to answer. Thank you.
What is it? You ready to start the meeting? I do not indulge in idle gossip. If you want to know of someone, ask them. As you were. I don't believe I gave you permission to leave. What is it? You ready to start the meeting? Indeed, the time for waiting is past.
Father, you met our latest recruit?
Yes. I admit he doesn't look like much, but we'll see what this life makes of him.
We were all neophytes once, Kalash.
Most of us, Mage Beckett. Most of us. I'm getting to that. I have read the reports on your last mission. Mage Beckett, is it true you summoned a void creature?
Yes, by accident, I swear.
Irrelevant. Magic is unpredictable. I understand this. What I don't understand is why you killed the thing. A sentient being whose only crime was being summoned by you.
It was going to eat people. We had no choice.
That choice has consequences. Word will get back to its people. There will be a reckoning of some kind. I hope the two of you are prepared to deal with it when it comes. That may be, but you had no authority over them. It was their choice to make.
Father, regardless of our choices, the void creature is gone. We have a more pressing concern.
Yes, you let the demon escape. Your mission was a failure. Saving you was a side objective, nothing more.
Saving people isn't a side objective, sir.
And how many might now die because you let the demon escape?
I was so close. I had it contained, but it was stronger than I expected.
I see. This is becoming distressingly commonplace.
Nevertheless, Eli speaks the truth. We underestimated the threat.
Then that will have to be sufficient. And now to the next item at hand. Your next mission. You are correct, in more ways than you can imagine. I have detected void activity in the East Village, somewhere close to Astor Place. You are to travel there, determine the cause of the disturbance, and neutralize it. Activity from beyond the void. Do try and keep up.
Are you sure he's ready to go out into the field so soon?
These are dangerous times. Dark forces are coming. We don't have the time for traditional training. If he isn't able to handle it immediately, we might as well kill him now. Trial by fire, sink or swim, do or die. You want to prove yourself to the Unavowed, new boy? Now is your chance. Meeting adjourned.
Well, I guess that settles that.
Yes, as soon as possible.
And I really hoped I could take the day off. Anyway, we're ready when you are. Looks like the K-train is down. Again.
Eli, the K-train was discontinued in 1988.
Was it? I could swear I took it to the Museum of Natural History not too long ago.
You did, in 1986.
Oh. So, I guess we won't be taking the K-train.
Still raining.
At least nothing's here waiting to kill us.
Well, the night is young. You seem troubled. Is something the matter? So there is, but you have nothing to fear from him. Not with the veil in place.
Don't worry, it's totally harmless. Well, mostly. It just disguises your identity. Anyone looking at you sees slightly different features.
You are not the first new recruit to arrive with complications in the mundane world. The veil prevents awkwardness all around.
Oh, you have no idea how awkward things can really get.
Indeed, the veil is not a shield. The veil only works on mundanes. Supernatural beings and the void touch can see through it easily. But that law enforcement officer, he will pose no threat.
Good. Let's keep going.
Evening, sir. Yeah, you could say that. Wouldn't be here if I had the choice, believe me. Who wants to know? Yeah, no kidding. This job can really take it out of you sometimes. I'll tell you one thing. You see a lot of bad people in this line of work, but it takes a special kind of nasty to torch a homeless shelter. Yeah, a neighborhood full of corporate chains, and they attacked this place.
Was anyone hurt?
A few people killed. A lot of people with second or third degree burns.
That is horrible.
I won't argue with that. I was here when the rescue team arrived. They were carted off to Beth Israel Hospital. People here, they don't exactly have medical insurance. That's how we're treating it. Until we know otherwise, we're treating it like a crime scene. Which means, stay back. I don't blame you. See ya.
I have nothing to say.
Hey, are you all right? You look a little...
Where are you taking me? I'll do whatever you want. Just help me. Please.
Did you see that?
I did.
Neuromorphic projection. I've read the theories, but never thought. I think he's coming out of it.
Are you all right?
Yes, you did. We saw it too. A vision from your past. Well, your demon's past, technically. This area must have kick-started your brain into remembering. There was some psychic spillover. We could see it too. Oh lord no. Pure audio-visual output only.
This building the demon entered. It used to house the Village Eye.
The newspaper? Didn't it go out of business a few years ago?
Indeed it did. What was your demon self doing here? I strongly doubt that.
Yeah, everything's digital these days. Right, enough jabbering. Let's go. Well, that just figures, doesn't it?
It is done. Be aware that if law enforcement questions me, I am compelled to tell the truth. It smells very human in here.
Looks like people were squatting here. Half a dozen at least. Wasn't there a homeless shelter around the corner? Why live here?
It could be pride. Or perhaps they gathered here for a specific purpose.
I'm guessing it wasn't a slumber party.
That is doubtful.
Huh. Only one bed in here.
Yes, this room was designated to separate one individual from the rest. Someone of importance, most likely. Or someone undesirable.
So this room either belonged to a cult leader or a prisoner.
Most likely.
What have you got there? An old fuse? Seems to still be intact. I might not know a lot about those things, but don't they need electricity to work? I don't think the power's on in this place.
Do not be alarmed. That was just a lost spirit. What you would call a ghost. They are harmless.
Well, it's not like ghosts can exactly do anything.
They have no physical form. We cannot interact with them, nor they with us. It is best to leave them be.
"40 years ago, I would have joined you. But Mandana's right. There's nothing we can do for them.
Death is part of the mundane world. We do not get involved. Let us move forward.
Ow! God damn it.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I tripped over... I have no idea. Can't see a damn thing. done.
Is there a problem?
The darkness, it's fighting the light.
It always does.
I'm being literal. Whatever's down here, it's interfering with my magic.
Color me gobsmacked.
It's a forest.
A forest in a basement.
Well, that explains why my fire's so weak down here. Probably a natural defense mechanism for whatever this is. Well, this just got a lot more complicated.
Male. Early to mid-60s, I believe. The cause of death is difficult to determine.
He's got vines growing out of him.
Yes, this room has quite an abundance of forest life. Your vision. You were familiar with this building. Whatever happened here, you were involved, or at least your demon self was.
You don't remember anything. No other visions spring to mind. Don't apologize. It's not your fault.
No doubt your demon covered its tracks well before leaving your mind.
So, who is he?
He has no distinguishing marks. He carries no identification. Whoever this is, it remains a mystery. It is a lost spirit. It cannot communicate.
Are you sure about that?
It does appear agitated. Let us leave it be. The living cannot communicate with the dead. It is the way of things. I am sorry.
I've tried talking to ghosts before. They never respond. I've tried talking to ghosts. Do these drawings on the wall mean anything to you, Mondana?
I cannot decipher their meaning, but I do get a sense of reverence.
Reverence? Like worship?
It is only a feeling. This wall drawing means nothing to me. Eli?
Me neither. Although it's different from the art in the other room.
How so? Yes? You call this neighborhood the Village. I came of an age when that term actually applied. This street, it was a long dirt road. Homes were palatial estates, and were few and far between. This city was larger back then, and yet so much smaller. But let us not dwell on the past. Time marches on. We must march with it or be left in the dust. Agreed. I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Not sure what... I learned long ago that I can't talk to ghosts. Sorry.
I cannot speak with lost spirits. Speaking to a lost spirit is futile. I fail to see how I can be of use there. I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Evening, sir. They went out of business, didn't they? Squatters were living in that building for a while, but I think they've cleared out.
You let them stay there?
The owner never filed a complaint, so legally we weren't required to investigate. Didn't stop us from keeping an eye on the place, though. Nothing we could see from the outside, no. But to be honest, it wasn't exactly high on our priority list. I don't blame you. See ya.
Eli, you are scratching the buttons of your coat again, with your fingernail.
I am?
Yes. You are not even aware of it, are you?
Why is this a big deal?
It indicates a loss of control. It is minimal, but... Are you trying to lift a manhole cover with your bare hands?
You never know. Maybe the demon gave him super strength. I guess not. Sorry. Are you lifting with your knees?
Yes. Racing. Fortuitous that I have kept up my training.
At least the rain is washing away most of the smell.
If not the heat, I am positively sweltering. I admit that my knowledge of sanitation systems is lacking. But should this water be boiling?
No. I don't think so. No.
Then we indeed have a mystery on our hands.
Be careful. The heat in this room is kind of off the scale. Eli Beckett. Mage, accountant, and plumber. And sometimes all three.
Where did you get that? Help me. Look, guy, I've had enough help to last me a lifetime. I might not look it, but I'm fine. Tell everyone that Wendy is fine. You don't need to come out here and... Wait, it's you, isn't it? You've come back. Don't patronize me. I know who you are. You're the master. Don't know why you sound so surprised. You've done something to your face. You've changed it somehow, but I can tell. It's you.
Curious. She can see past the veil. She must be void touched.
What touched?
Void touch. It means...
I don't give a crap what it means. And I don't give a crap about you either, Master. Just leave me alone. I already know you're good at that. Why should I? Jesus, listen to you. You lost it, didn't you? The power you had, it's gone. Serves you right after the way you left us. So get out of here. Take your new followers and go.
Wait, followers?
You heard me. What do I mean? You left. Left us to fend for ourselves, and it all went to shit. Me, I'm back where I started. Others weren't so lucky. You never cared, did you? All that time, I knew it. I just didn't want to believe it. You what? You're serious, aren't you? You didn't just leave us. You forgot about us.
It's a bit more complicated than that, but yes.
We are trying to piece together what happened. Can you help us?
No, it's done. It's over. If you've forgotten about it, then maybe I can too. Just leave me alone. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Don't talk about it. Don't even think about it. Just don't. That's crazy. You're crazy. You really don't remember anything, do you? You've even forgotten Jordan, your precious protege. Well, he's gone. No thanks to you. He and I were a thing, kind of. I don't know. We're nothing anymore. He's gone. He left soon after you. He's probably dead. Not that you care. You can't prove a damn thing. I mean, whatever. Don't know a thing about it. He and I were... He's gone. He left soon. Not that you care. Please, don't come back.
She's lost in her own world. Maybe we should just leave her alone. Whatever it is, it's catchy.
Just so we're clear, we are not calling you Master. Blood rituals used for healing. That is perverse and wrong.
It may be wrong, but it does explain the forest downstairs. It's unspent life energy. It created excess life.
Beauty can hide all manner of evil, Eli. You know this more than anyone.
Oh, it's nothing. Just a little run-in with a golem and a succubus that got
A story for another time?
Right. Blood rituals, dark magic, that stuff.
Yes, Eli. Bad stuff.
If I understand that journal right, the ritual stopped working when the, master left, which means that only you, or rather your demon, could perform it.
Then why leave Jordan in charge?
That's a good question. One more reason to track it down. In the meantime, I really want to know more about this ritual. After you? It's not responding. Pretty normal, for a ghost anyway.
Evening, sir. I don't blame you. See ya.
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Not sure what you want me to do there.
Yes. Agreed.
I knew I should have tossed that computer. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. You proud of yourself, Master? Like hell you weren't. You were the one who taught us. You took us all in. You saved us, I guess. Maybe. Every month you'd do the ritual. You'd cut one of us. We'd bleed on the altar. Then you'd say those words and we'd heal. Better, stronger, faster than before. It was like a drug.
Life energy. That's what you were being fed. That explains the wildlife in the basement. It must be residual life magic.
Whatever it was, it felt good. It all ended, is what happened. Jordan was so happy when you put him in charge. He tried, he really did. But he just got too sick. But whatever you did to us, the healing, it stopped working when you left. So he put me in charge. Me. And I just made things worse. failed everyone. I was supposed to help them, but instead I cut with the knife. I said those stupid words again and again and again. It didn't work, so I had to try harder.
The murdered man, in the basement. You took the blood ritual too far.
It was an accident, I swear. Yes, I put him on the altar. I took the knife and I killed him. I was nervous, I guess. I thought that was the end of it, but then...
His spirit, it came back.
It was horrible. He couldn't stay. Every time it saw us, it would scream. Yes, and so I came here. I don't want to be around people anymore.
You speak the truth.
You believe me. Hooray.
It is not a matter of belief. I simply know what truth is. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Well, there's no point in lying anymore, is there? The Master here was just as much involved as me, and something tells me you aren't going to turn him in. You think I'm an idiot? I tossed it down a storm drain.
What? Why did you do that?
What do you think? It's probably halfway to Jersey by now, and good riddance. Cerebral palsy on my left side. It was bad before. I could barely handle sewer duty. It's much worse now. You seriously don't remember? The pipes in the building leaked. Overflow from the sewer. It was disgusting. You couldn't exactly call a plumber, so you made us go into the sewer and drain it from there. We went down there so much, Jordan had to swipe a key to the control panel. You serious? You never wanted to bother with that before. But whatever. It's to the right of the control panel, behind one of the pipes. If I was lucky, I never would have met you in the first place.
She threw the knife down a storm drain. Damn it. I can't blame her, but damn it. Magically imbued tools take weeks to make. I really hope to study it. Huh. Looks like Wendy was right.
Turn it on! For the love of God, turn it back on! Wait. Master? Master! Master, is that you? I knew you'd come back. I knew it. I couldn't leave them. I was too weak. I tried so hard, but it was just too much. I was, yes, but I'm not sure who I am anymore. Do you remember, Master, how you found me? Frozen, half to death on the street? I almost died. You saved me. You healed me. Brought me back from certain death. That was no demon. It was you. You were so kind. You showed me how to heal. We were going to heal the entire city. But I couldn't do it without you. When you left, the power left too. The chill, the cold, it came back. I couldn't stop it. It just got worse and worse. I couldn't heal myself, let alone anyone else, so I left. I had to find something, anything that could help me get warm again. It's not your fault, Master. Don't blame yourself. You warned me about that spell. I didn't listen. But I was so desperate. I was freezing to death. The bed in that homeless shelter wasn't warm enough. You taught me a spell that would let warmth into my heart. So I spoke it. Then this happened. Yes, they were the only ones who would take me in.
No, you misunderstand. The shelter was burned to the ground.
Was anyone hurt? I didn't mean for this to happen. Help me, Master. I know I don't deserve it, but please. Help me before I hurt anyone else. Anything you want. The knife? You mean your knife? Yes, I saw it fall down here. I took it. I hid it. Just in case you ever came back.
Could you get it for us? I'd love to study it.
I suppose? After you help me? I didn't want to leave them. Wendy least of all. She leads them now. She's keeping them all safe. She what? Why would she do that?
Standard escalation. More blood, more power.
I want this to end. Please, just let it all end.
I've been trying, but the fire is different. It's self-generating, self-sustaining. Even submerging himself in water couldn't snuff him out. I've never seen anything like it. I need to know more about his condition before I can even attempt a cure.
Master, this is all too much. I served you, faithfully. Then you left when I needed you the most. How do I know you won't leave again? Cure me? Help me? Do that and I will get the knife for you gladly. Thank you, Master!
What do you need? I have the feeling we will. Poor guy.
He played with powerful magic he had no business using. He hurt dozens of innocents.
He was desperate. He made a human mistake.
In that, we are in agreement.
Evening, sir. No. In case it wasn't clear, this is a crime scene, which means stay back. Oh, really? Give me one reason. Well, no, I don't. What makes you say that? Ah, what the hell. You ever feel helpless? Powerless? Like there's too much shit going on and you can't do a damn thing about it? Then you know what I'm talking about. I'm an officer of the law. I'm supposed to be out there doing something, not stuck behind a desk or here doing guard duty. I know I could make a difference if I was just given a damn chance. You're going to do something about it. You're serious, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You really think you can help? Jesus, I must be crazy. I must be insane. But something. I don't know what. Something tells me I can trust you. Get inside, and quickly. I'll give a shout if someone comes by. Just get the guy who did this.
I begin to understand why you were hired as a barkeep.
Yeah, you had him eaten out of the palm of your hand.
You have an enviable gift for empathy. We will discuss this later. Let us find what we came for. Is something the matter?
Freezing. That is certainly interesting. Oh, the ice is perfectly normal. Nothing magic about it. It's the cold that's not natural.
So you believe this is magic related?
Are people still saying duh? Because, well, duh. Come on, melt!
Is everything alright?
Everything's fine. It's just something inside is fighting back. There!
Nicely done.
That's me, Eli Beckett, enemy of ice. Well, that's definitely our cold source, all right. Now that it's out of the open air, the warm rain is coming down. I should be able to... Jesus! Look at that. Not a burn mark on him.
The ice protected him from the fire?
It also froze him to death, but if you want to get technical, sure, it protected him from the fire. Well, I might be going out on a limb here, but I'm gonna say magic.
Indeed. This cold is not natural.
Neither is the smell. Ugh. Maybe. It's hard to tell, you know, with all the frostbite and things.
I admit, he does look slightly recognizable, but as to who, I cannot say.
I think it is. It's definitely the same guy in that picture you got.
The evidence is undeniable. Jordan sought a way to remove the cold invading his body. It appears he failed. No, we would not have been able to converse with it if so. We spoke to Jordan, not a lost spirit. At least, not one in the traditional sense. His soul transmuted, escaped his body, and became something else. He is alive, just no longer human.
He's become a fire elemental, a spirit bound to a body of flame. No, he can't. And even if we could, his human body is dead. There's nothing for him to go back to.
Regardless, we cannot allow a fire elemental to run loose in the city sewers.
Thoughts? I have plenty of thoughts. None of them nice. Let me mull them over for a bit, okay? We should hear Jordan out before deciding anything, anyway. Let's leave that body alone, okay?
Whatever you found in there, don't tell me about it. Deniability and all that. Just find the guy who did this.
Master? You did? What did you find? What? I'm dead?
No, not exactly. You're a fire elemental now. You're alive, you're just in a new body. A body made of flame. That's why the flames are self-sustaining. You aren't on fire, you are fire.
So, there's no cure?
Oh, no. Your human body is dead. There's no getting around that. But you're kind of immortal now. That's something, isn't it?
You mean I have to live like this forever?
Yeah?
You should have left me in the cold, Master! You should have left me to die! Thank you, Master!
Look, we do have one option. I'm a fire mage. I can control and channel fire. Given enough time, I can remove the fire from your spirit.
Eli, what you are proposing
Will be incredibly painful, I know.
Painful?
It will feel like being skinned alive.
But it will kill me?
Eventually.
Then I'll do it!
No, it is not. I will not allow you to do this. Not when there is another way.
Another way?
There are others of your kind. Fire elementals. A whole world of them.
Yeah, in another dimension, across the void. How do you propose to get him there?
Jordan is a creature of spirit now, which means he can traverse the void. I can lend him the energy required, and show him how to open the way.
So he can, what, spend eternity with fire people?
Wait, eternity?
It is a one-way trip, Jordan. Life there will not be easy, but perhaps you can find a home there, a life.
But what kind of life would that be?
One that continues.
Sure.
Eat what?
No. His flames are the source of his energy, and will provide most of the fuel required. I will lend him the rest. The effect on me will be minimal. I will recover. There will be others of his kind. In time, they might accept him.
And if they...
Stay down here? Like this? I can't! This needs to end!
Agreed. He cannot stay here, and he is much too dangerous to leave loose. This needs to be settled now.
Besides, it's only a matter of time before some sanitation worker comes down here and gets the shock of his life.
So the alternative is to murder him?
It's mercy. If I was in his shoes, I'd want the same.
I can't! This is all too much! Master, I know you've done your best. Whatever you decide, I will do.
But you are not in his shoes. You cannot make that choice for him.
And neither can you.
That...
Yes! Yes! Master, you were right! Maybe this is what was meant to be! Maybe you saved me that night for this very reason! Maybe I have some purpose to fulfill in this new dimension. Okay, I am ready.
You two should wait above ground. I will help him transfer across the void.
I guess he's on his way by now. Off to his new life, assuming you can call it life. You think we did the right thing? A chance is better than nothing? Maybe. But to live through eternity without seeing another human being, I couldn't take it. I know that much. His soul is still human. His mind is still human. Although I'm not him, so what do I know? I know what I am. I'm not entirely normal, but I know that I'm human. I know that I'm me. If I lose that, then I lose everything. So, is he...
Yes, he has gone through the void. I believe he will be. Eventually. Only time will tell. He did retrieve the ritual knife for me before he left.
Well, that's something. I'll study it back at the lab.
I know the routine. I shall call ahead and have pizza delivered.
It's like you read my mind.
Good. You are awake. I was hoping to talk to you. Yes. And no. You have completed your first field mission. You must have thoughts. I am curious as to what they are. What are you feeling at the moment? It has been a long time since we have had fresh eyes among us. Gaining new perspectives is what keeps us engaged. So please, tell me what you are feeling. Yes, our work is important. Of that, there is no doubt. For some of us, the Unavowed is a calling. For others, a duty. But for you, I have seen you in action. I have seen you react under pressure. You were clearly meant for this life. I would not say so if it were not true. Your old life, your life as a barkeep, prepared you for this. Your empathy, your ability to connect to others. They are qualities we need, quite badly, I must say. That is all any of us can hope for. At any rate, I detect no falsehood within you. You spoke the truth to me. Thank you. I will return to my training now.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I was just reading some old texts with Firesight. Sarcasm received and understood. Sorry. It's a fire magic trick. Lets me read any book that was consumed by flame. It's a bit of a strain on the eyes, but beggars can't be choosers. Being a mage has its moments. I won't deny it. Although I can't say the same about this book. It's an old Sumerian text about death magic. Really long, really boring. But I used to read books about S-Corp tax code for fun back when I was an accountant. I can handle boring. Ah well. See you at the meeting. Fire away. That's right. Back in my mundane days. Back before my powers kicked in. I worked at the firm Weisel, Meltzer, and Sherman. There used to be a Beckett somewhere in the middle of that, but, well, you know. Yep, I was damn good at it too. I made partner in 5 years. Worked at the firm for another 20. You had to know things to be an accountant back then. No computers to do half your job for you. And to make partner, you had to crunch numbers in your sleep. Me? I ate them for breakfast. Well, it was, for me anyway. Lining up numbers in my head, making them dance and do what I wanted. My boss used to say it was like magic. Turns out the old man was being literal. Who knew? Yeah, throwing a fireball or preparing your tax return. Tomato, tomato. It's all just numbers, and I'm really good at equations and numbers. Always have been. Sure, I guess. We were feeding the birds. What? You expected something else? There's nothing special about it. Just an ordinary day. I am? Huh. Yeah, I guess I am. The picture was taken in 77, 78, around 5 years after my powers kicked in anyway. I'd buried myself down here, studying old books, experimenting with spells, trying to come to terms with everything. Then Mandana dragged me out to the park. We fed the birds. It was nice, normal, ordinary. I felt human, and I can never forget that. Not ever. Well, I can't deny that's me. Almost 70 years ago that was taken. Could we not talk about this yet? You know what they say. If it's yours, put your name on it. But yeah, that's my house. Well, 50 years ago it was my house. Had to leave it behind when my powers kicked in. And the worst part? I was only 5 installments away from paying off the mortgage. Yeah, but I kinda don't want to talk about them now, if that's okay. Yep, that's me, hard at work. I can even remember the account I was working on. This dress manufacturer in Midtown, booming business, lots of numbers, tons of paperwork. Took me months to sort through it all. I loved every minute of it. Yeah, same.
Yes? Yes, lies and falsehoods make djinns uncomfortable. We cannot abide the sensation. Of course, the ability to detect a lie is often useful in the field, so I have accepted it. I did mention that a lie makes a djinn very uncomfortable. Think of fingernails on a chalkboard, but inside your brain. Djinns cannot abide to speak a lie, let alone listen to one. Indeed, no djinn could. It gives us physical pain. Of course, this means that djinns resort to mind tricks and verbal trickery. You can trust me to tell the truth. I have no desire to trick you or anyone else. My purpose is to serve the Unavowed. Nothing more, nothing less. This is why nobody trusts the djinn. One always looks for a hidden meaning. Mind games and wordplay are silly. I find them tiresome, so I have focused my efforts elsewhere. I hope you will grow to trust me, and that is the truth. Keep performing as you have, and you will have it. Thank you.
To send you aid would leave our own domains undefended. You know this, Kalash.
Undefended against what? Ours is the only domain under attack.
Your charter is quite clear. Recruitment is your responsibility.
You accuse me of negligence. Just how many agents are currently in your employ?
That is precisely the point. We have no agents to spare. I am sorry, Kalash.
So am I, Aralax. New York is getting overwhelmed. When that happens, they will come for you.
Then we must be ready when it comes. Aralax out.
May Jahannam swallow you whole. Ah, you heard that, did you? Certainly. No doubt about it. It is no secret that threats have been escalating. I had hoped to appeal for aid and fill up our ranks. Alas, we are on our own. I respect Lady Aralax, but I should have known better. Never ask a dragon for anything. You will always regret it. A magic phone? I suppose that is one way of describing it. There are shards of this crystal in every branch of the Unavowed. It allows us to communicate, for whatever good that does. A dragon at the head of the Dublin branch of the Unavowed. Yes, she is old, stuck in her ways. I suppose the same could be said of most of us. Not now. My opinion will be given during the meeting, rest assured. Yes, duty calls. I have appealed once more for aid. It has been rejected.
Huh, this is my surprised face.
Why do you bother with those cowards, Father?
Show some respect. They are correct. Stubborn, but correct. Only to a degree. The rules are clear. Each branch is responsible for its own defense and recruitment. In this respect, I have been negligent.
So have all the branches, Father. A sudden rise in threats would have caught any city unprepared.
And we're that city. Lucky us.
I shall appeal again, rest assured. In the meantime, let us go over last night's events. You seem fine to me. As for the others, daughter, I trust you have recuperated from your ordeal with the fire elemental.
I have. There do not appear to be any other ill effects.
So you aren't entirely positive?
I took all the necessary precautions, but one is never entirely positive.
Then I will have to accept that. However, I am deeply concerned that this mundane was able to acquire such a powerful spell in the first place. Yes, but why? Why would a demon do such a thing?
Why do demons do anything?
To create havoc, obviously. Why else?
No, this was too focused, too targeted. We are not dealing with a mindless spirit, bent on chaos and destruction. This demon had a plan, a purpose. We need to learn what it was.
Funny you should say that.
Ah, I know that look. You did as I asked, Mage Beckett?
Yes, I did, sir. And it worked. Well, working. It's not quite done yet.
What are you referring to?
Oh, the ritual knife. I did a thaumaturgic scan on it. It's a magic thing, checking objects for imbued magical energy, and I hit pay dirt. The knife was imbued with a very specific energy signature, your demon's energy to be precise. It's connected to you, and you alone. That's why you were the only one who could use it properly. Which means we can track it. Well, I can track the energy signature, but the demon's out of your body now. Its energy signature has changed. I can only track where it's been when it was in your body. Any information is useful, sooner or later. But in this case, it's sooner. It was all over the map. I'm trying to narrow it down to the areas of greatest activity, but it's slow going. So far, the scan's got you pegged in two places. The Bronx, around Gun Hill Station, and Staten Island, by the ferry terminal. It's a tactic that's worked well for us so far.
Very well. Check both areas for void activity, and any sign of the demon. We'll show those idiots on the council what New York is made of. Meeting adjourned.